tear the paper down. As we grew, and Jim and the panel was talking about this too, there's a lot of things you have to put into place. You have to figure out, how do you keep these good people? How do you invest them? How do you make sure that you're paying them what they're really due? And on the business side, you're doing more and more things in a rigorous and deliberate way. And we would be sitting around, we would gather my team, and we would put them all in this room, sometimes for days on end and marathon sessions. Woo! And there we are sitting in these rooms doing planning. I'm sure all of you do this too, right? Well, at the same time that we were doing this and kind of extricating ourselves from the organization, our people in surveys were saying things to us like, we never see you anymore. What are you doing in those rooms anyway? And the pinnacle moment, hit me. Maybe someone in here would have got this faster. I'm looking across the room, and I see on the door and on the windows brown butcher paper. And so I'm going, well, that's duh. They feel that we're not being transparent. Why is that? Because we were so certain that because we were doing this planning and we might throw someone's name up there that would say, hey, let's change that, or let's change everything, that someone might be offended or insulted. And we were not trusting that these people are part of all of this. And so I, rather symbolically, I hear after the fact, which I can move around a lot. So I ran up and I ripped it all off and I said, never again will we have this paper on the door. Now that's just a little symbol, big deal, right? But the cultural shift really was involve them all. And the biggest example of this, they have redesigned our sabbatical program together, because I've called dream teams together. They have looked at every program in citizenship and they have helped us design it. And most recently, when we rolled this brand out, I got 70 of them together. I grouped them as a group called Fuse, and they helped us roll out the brand. It wasn't me talking head out there, it was all of them. And so lesson number 3 is tear down the paper, because I ask you the question, what is it that you need to really dismantle in terms of silos in order to really engage your best talent? That is so critical. And as you get higher and higher in your organization, you're going to think you have all the answers. Trust me, we in this room do not. And I said it, but I should say it a little bit more impactful here. We're talking about the impact zone. If you do want to survive that impact zone, you got to tear down that paper.